Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. This is Marilyn Gale. Today, we're going to get right to it. We're going to talk about R. Kelly again. I know you guys are sick of him, but I just want to keep you abreast of what's going on right now, the update. And R. Kelly has been banned from Philadelphia. Let me read you the article, and I'll just give you a little take of what I think about everything. Okay, the article says, despite the fact that our singer R. Kelly has not broken any laws recently and have not been indicted in the last 15 years nor convicted of any crime, he has been symbolically banned from entering a major metropolitan U.S. city. Members of the Philadelphia City Council have moved forward with literally muting R. Kelly. The council passed a unanimous decision on Thursday, January 31st, and the article says 2109. That's a misprint. It's 2019. They transposed the numbers. Let Robert S. Kelly, 51, know that he is not welcome in the city. The decision to craft the resolution comes in the wake of the explosive six-part docuseries Surviving R. Kelly that aired on Lifetime at the top of the year. This resolution is about fundamentally stating a public declaration that R. Kelly and sexual predators like him don't belong in a public sphere with public support. This symbolic act of solidarity puts all sexual predators on notice. Helen Jim, an at-large member of City Council, told the Philadelphia Inquirer, "We reject a system that silences Black women and accepts Black pain," Jim continued on Twitter. "We believe survivors. R. Kelly is not welcome in Philadelphia. Today, our resolution honoring that #Mute R. Kelly movement passed in at the council. Philly stands with survivors." Jim told the Philadelphia, that's her name, Miss Jim. Well, I don't know if that's Miss Jim, her first name or last name. Okay. Told the Philadelphia Inquirer that the city council wants to show a united front in support of the many survivors of sexual abuse and sex trafficking. It's about being clear that we will not accept a future where rape is accepted and rapists and sexual predators get away with their acts, she told the newspaper. "I believe that R. Kelly and predators like him should be shamed and banished from the public sphere. From a technical standpoint, R. Kelly cannot be arrested or physically removed if he enters the city of brotherly love." However, Jim said her resolution was meant to send a message to the singer that the city will not tolerate men like Kelly in their city. The #Mute R. Kelly campaign was originally founded and launched in Atlanta and has become a national movement. And that's the end of the article. Now, my thing is, okay, I'm all for the #Mute R. Kelly. I'm all for that. I do appreciate what's said. Philadelphia, the councilman Jim believes that, we should not believe the rapists, but believe the victims. And so in solidarity, they're going to symbolically, and that's the key word, symbolically ban him. But you also have to understand the other part of the article. If he comes to the city, they can't remove him or arrest him. Also, it doesn't prevent that singer from visiting and performing in the city limits. And I think from another article, they had said that they were able to get some radio stations to not play his songs. I'm not sure where I read that bit of information, but correct me if I'm wrong, but that part, is all a part of the hashtag mute R. Kelly. But my thing is, if it's not going to stop him from visiting, if it's not going to stop him from performing, then I'm just wondering what kind of message it's going to send to R. Kelly. He don't care about what they say as far as being banned there and it's symbolic and everything. If someone is willing to have him perform there, I believe personally he's going to perform there. And I believe personally there's going to be a lot of people that go see that concert. So I'm, it's going to do a lot of good as far as not the radio stations not playing his music, but there's also the internet. So people are going to go on the internet. They're going to listen to his music. And I'm just wondering, what good that's going to do as far as stopping him. As far as the ban, the symbolic ban. I don't think it's going to send him a message. First of all, and I'm not trying to throw shade, but, this just came to my mind. Somebody going to have to read him that because he's not going to know what you're talking about unless he hears it on TV that they're banning him. He's not going to get the memo. Well, maybe that was a little bit of shade thrown. But I guess you got to start somewhere. I guess you gotta, even if it's symbolic, I guess you have to start somewhere. Because personally, I have muted R. Kelly personally. And a lot of times I don't tell people, what they should do or whatever. But, I do recommend those of you who believe that he is involved. He was involved with minors, and that he has raped people, and there's sex trafficking, and believe all the things that was on the show of Surviving R. Kelly. For those of you who believe that, then the answer is clear. And personally, I do believe it. Now, do I believe all of the girls? I'm kind of skeptical, and I'm not going to say who I believe or who I don't believe, but I'm kind of skeptical only because, and the parents, it's like they wanted fame and fortune for their daughters, and so, in my opinion, they put their daughters in harm's way. But I believe the majority of those girls, just like other men that, was, this has happened to, not really minors, but has raped women that was seeking to get a jump on their career and, and allegedly was raped. I don't believe all the women in any of the cases, and you guys know which cases are which, but I don't believe all of the women, but I do believe this. Some of those women were spot on, that they were taken advantage of. So I just wanted to bring that news out, the symbolic banning of R. Kelly in Philadelphia. We'll see what happens. We'll see what kind of impact. We will see if other cities will do the same. Will follow that lead and ban and symbolically ban him. And you guys tell me whether you think that's really means anything to symbolically do something. It'll be different if they say you can't come to this city, period. But then I would have a problem with this, not a problem with that being done to R. Kelly. I I have a problem with it only because I would be afraid of a witch hunt type of things, where someone that's haven't been accused, haven't been indicted, haven't been sent to jail or found guilty of a crime, and then if they would actually try to ban someone from coming to the city and nothing was done legally, as far as being found guilty, like I said before, and they were banned. And then the next person. And then, it could really get out of hand. So like I said, we shall see what kind of impact this have on R. Kelly. I think he's just gonna snub his nose to who you talking to? I can go wherever I want. Anyone who want to hire me for a concert. He's been just getting away with certain things, and they bring up charges. They've been dropped. He has not been found guilty of anything so far as in a court of law. Now, in public eye, yeah, I personally think he is guilty, but he hasn't been found guilty in a court of law. So I'm just wondering what's going to, what is this going to come? What's going to come about with all of this symbolic stuff? I don't think he's gonna care less about being symbolic, because, like I said, if he gets a gig plan and it goes through, that people, he can get the location, that he can sell all these concert tickets. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. So anyway, this is I'm gonna end this video. Thank you for joining me, and please subscribe to my channel, and also click the notification bell. And I thank you all for joining me, and have a good evening.